We're a little over halfway through our 6-month road test with the 2012 Hyundai Veloster. It's time to check to see what we've found so far. What's the real-world gas mileage? What's it like to live with the quirky 3-door hatchback? And is the rear seat actually usable? Hi, I'm Joel Feder with High Gear Media, and today we're going to take a look at our 6-month road test 2012 Hyundai Veloster. Let's be frank, the front-end styling of the Hyundai Veloster is polarizing. It's got very strong design cues, and it's kind of a snub-nosed front end. One of our team members thinks it looks like a catfish. I think it looks quite good. Obviously, opinions will vary. Both the side and the rear end feature strong sculpting that really helps the Veloster stand out. It also features a standard spoiler and curved rear glass, and that is part of the style. Unfortunately, both those things really affect visibility, especially the curved rear glass. In fact, the curved rear glass can distort things when you're looking in your rearview mirror. So much so that GMC Yukon that's following you, that you think is a Yukon, is actually a Dodge Charger police car. You've been warned. We want to take a moment and give you somewhat of a warning. Everywhere we go, everybody has to know about the orange little car we're driving. When it comes to fuel economy, price, brand, make, model, about the snazzy 18-inch wheels, everybody's got questions to ask about it. So, if you don't like attention, this probably isn't the car for you. Moving on to the interior of the Veloster, the seats are very comfortable. They're well bolstered and grippy, but they're not uncomfortable when driving around town or on long hauls. The center stack is very easy to use, it's a unique design, and the buttons are easy within reach of both the driver and the passenger. Also, the navigation and the Bluetooth voice command system are both very easy to use, intuitive, and seem to understand our commands quite well. Forward visibility is terrific thanks to nice-sized A-pillars, but unfortunately the C-pillars really hinder rearward visibility, and the seatbelt hanger for the driver creates an even larger blind spot. We highly recommend the $2,000 technology package, which includes backup sensors and a backup camera, as these two things make backing up much easier. We've learned some interesting things when it comes to the rear seat of the Veloster. Mainly, it's quite difficult to use. This steep roofline and this small door opening really make it a nightmare to get in and out of. Let me show you. Now that I almost hit my head and I'm back here, you'll notice a lack of headroom and knee room for anyone over 5'6". I'm 5'10". Getting out isn't much more fun. Now, all that said, back seat's great for our canine companion. Our 35-pound dog Owen was very happy in the back seat in his harness. And the unique weave of the seats makes it super easy to clean if dog hair gets stuck on the seats. In fact, it's easier to clean than other cloth seats we've tested. Cargo-wise, the Veloster can hold a lot more than you would think. In fact, it holds a lot more than we thought. We took this car on a 3-week cross-country road trip, and we were able to fit in all our luggage in both the rear cargo area and the rear seats. In fact, we were so surprised once we got everything in that it all fit. Not only that, we were even more surprised that we had so much room left over. We thought the rear sloping roofline would really impact the cargo area, and while it might, it didn't as much as you might think. Now let's talk about fuel economy. Hyundai's been questioned a lot about the fuel economy of its cars lately, particularly because it has a lot of cars it claims has a 40 mile per gallon EPA rating. Now this 2012 Veloster has a DCT dual clutch transmission, and that gives it a 38 mile per gallon highway rating. But for 2013, both the manual and the DCT transmission Velosters will have a 40 mile per gallon rating. So what's the real deal with fuel economy? Well, we can tell you that in our real world testing, we have averaged around 32 miles per gallon in the city and 35 miles per gallon on the highway. If you're driving across the state with an 80 mile per hour speed limit, you'll quickly find your fuel economy average dropping to about 30 to 32 miles per gallon. We took an hour fuel economy loop with varying terrain and some low-speed city stop-and-go traffic. The result? An impressive 41.4 miles per gallon. So as you can see, it really does just come down to how you drive it. When we took delivery of our Veloster, it had about 200 delivery miles on it. Since then, we've put nearly 7,000 miles on it, and we've noticed some changes in the powertrain. Mainly, it's learned our driving style. The engine's peppy and it feels strong off the line, but unfortunately it loses steam at about 30 miles an hour. The transmission, it seems to hold on to gears longer and revs out the engine farther, but unfortunately the shift times haven't actually improved. Overall, the Veloster's powertrain has clearly learned our driving style. So what's the bottom line with the 6-month road test 2012 Hyundai Veloster? Well, our fuel economy has improved as we've been driving it, the powertrain seems to have learned our driving style, and visibility is still a daily issue, but the technology package really does help in daily driving. So, we haven't gotten tired of the styling, we haven't gotten tired of the attention, but we all agree the Veloster Turbo is a lot more fun to drive. For all the latest automotive news and reviews, along with updates on our 6-month road test Hyundai Veloster, be sure to follow us at twitter.com/carconnection and facebook.com/thecarconnection. I'm Joel Feder with High Gear Media, and this has been our look at the 2012 Hyundai Veloster.